Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up and we'll jump right in. Okay, so we're going to talk tonight about beauty singles with Young Living. So we talked about the Art skincare line, the Orange Blossom, and the Mira last week. And so you can go on YouTube at Freedom in a Bottle, or you can go to freedominabottle.com, and all of my social media is in the upper right-hand corner. But this is going to be kind of a continuation on. So the beauty singles are products that are not in a line. So there's no other products like it. It's just a standalone product for beauty. We're going to do that tied together with how to promote your inner beauty. So it doesn't matter how much we make the outside look good if the inside is a mess. So we're going to get into some of that and for what I feel God's been putting on my heart this week as we go along. So we're going to jump right in here. We've got the Satin Facial Scrub, and it's a mint. It's infused with mint, so it's kind of going to be tingly and cool. So the oils in it are peppermint, Roman chamomile, and rosemary. Rosemary is awesome for your skin. It also has MSM, which is really great for your skin, your connective tissues, really any tissue in your body. I want to say that's what's in sulfurzyme that makes it so powerful. But it has MSM, aloe vera, jojoba oil, algae extract, and sodium hydroluronate. So the Satin Facial Scrub is an advanced cleansing formula designed for normal skin. It cleans, nourishes, and stimulates without damaging the skin's natural pH balance. Last week we went over the different skin types, so you should see the companion video talking about Art and the Orange Blossom and all of those things, because that will help you to understand what products you should be using depending on what skin type you have. This is a safe, gentle, it has safe, gentle ingredients to help exfoliate and rejuvenate the skin for a fresher and smoother appearance. Contains MSM, antioxidant vitamins, and botanicals, and will also help to minimize the appearance of your pores and balance the moisture in your skin. So one thing that's great about an exfoliant, you don't use an exfoliant every day, every other day to every few days. But what's really great about that is all of those skin cells that die off and then just sit on our face, they can actually make your skin look really dull and lifeless and not good at all. So what this does is not only help to open up your pores and get all the gunk out of them, but after you've done your face wash, if you do a gentle exfoliant every few days, it will get all of those old dead skin cells off and let your younger, more youthful, brighter skin show through. And then it'll also minimize the appearance of your pores as well, so you don't have, a mottled appearance to your skin. So a few reviews that I found online. I'm totally obsessed with the Satin Facial Scrub. I love the minty, tingly feeling, so it will have that cool, tingly feeling on your face. It's gentle and leaves my skin super soft. I have very dry and sensitive skin, but the Satin Scrub gently exfoliates and makes my skin feel soft and fresh. So there's some opinions for you. Okay, I love the rose ointment. I use it for everything from, like, if I get a little owie on my finger, like a scrape or a cut or something like that. It's just something to kind of put over as a little protective layer on your skin before a Band-Aid, or even if you're not going to use a Band-Aid, you can just stick it on your skin. It's really great for when you have blemishes and stuff. I put it on before I put on my makeup, but it can help. And it can also, if you use this, very little bit of this, and then your moisturizer, put that over. And then if you're going to make a concealer with your Savvy Minerals, take a little bit of your moisturizer, mix with the Savvy Minerals after you've put on your rose ointment, and that's really, really good to nourish your skin. But the rose ointment deeply nourishes your skin, and it can also, if you're going to put an essential oil on, let's say you apply your Valor in the morning, if you want to seal in the effects of that, because remember, your essential oils evaporate, very, very small molecules for essential oils. You put essential oils on your skin, then take a little dab of rose ointment. It is very firm at room temperature, so it is a solid, so you can scrape some off with your nail and it will melt in your hands, and then just smooth it on over the essential oils, and it helps to lock it in a little bit better so they don't evaporate quite so quickly. Lots of great ingredients in rose ointment. Of course, the most important one is rose. If you look up what rose can do for you, it is redonkulous the number of uses that rose has. So you've got sunflower seed wax, oh dear, some sort of seed butter that I'm not even going to try to say, sunflower seed oil, raspberry seed oil, castor seed oil. Raspberry seed oil has natural SPF in it as well, so just note that in your mind. Castor seed oil, jojoba seed oil, marula seed oil, avocado oil, argan oil, rus vernis peel wax, passion fruit seed oil, tocopherol, which is vitamin E, rose hip seed extract. Rose hips are rich in vitamin C. Pomegranate seed oil, sea buckthorn fruit oil, palmarosa oil, patchouli, coriander, myrrh, grapeseed extract, bergamot, carrot seed oil, tea tree, lang lang, geranium, and rose. A lot of those oils have really good skin nourishing properties. They're going to really promote good, healthy skin. Okay, we have the Boswellia wrinkle cream. So this one, I have the sandalwood. The sandalwood is thick. It's got shea butter in it, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. I don't think the Boswellia is quite so thick. I haven't used this one personally, but it has a lot of really good stuff in it too, so I'm excited to be able to try it when my sandalwood runs out. But the oils it has in it are geranium, myrrh, sandalwood, frankincense, and ylang ylang. All of those oils have huge beneficial properties to your skin. It also contains MSM, panthenol, wolfberry seed oil, aloe vera, grapeseed extract, and linoleic acid. Now, if you want to see the benefits of wolfberry, I have a Nature Red video on YouTube. It will break down the specific properties of the wolfberry. But remember, when it's got wolfberry seed oil or wolfberry extract, that wolfberry and all of those healthy benefits are in these other things. Anytime you see wolfberry, you're getting some of those benefits if it's in one of your products. So remember that as well. So the Boswellia Wrinkle Cream nourishes the skin for a smoother and more youthful appearance. And remember, when you're using your face wash or anything like that, you're going to be stripping the skin of its natural oils when you're washing away all of the old dirt and yuck and whatever. Some of those good nourishing skin oils go with it, so it's good to replenish that as well. The primary ingredient, methyl sulfonylmethane. So that's what MSM stands for. It's hard to say. It supports collagen to help improve your skin's firmness and minimize fine lines. So as we age, a lot of that hydration and collagen comes. That's why people get collagen injections. They want that firm, youthful appearance in their face. This to me is a much more less painful, especially, but a more beneficial way of getting that good collagen into your skin is just to apply it daily. So geranium, myrrh, sandalwood, and ylang ylang soothe and soften the skin, while frankincense and wolfberry oil enhance collagen formation. So this is not only going to have collagen, it's basically going to help build up your natural ability to produce that collagen. So apply morning and night to clean and tone skin. So this would be once you've done your face wash and your toner, this goes on after. This is the third step. Okay, if anyone struggles with acne, breakouts, all sorts of different yuck, this is actually approved as an over-the-counter acne treatment, and it has the highest level of salicylic acid, so the active ingredient to help fight acne, for an over-the-counter medication. So, and we can say acne treatment. We can, well, it's not a medication. I do apologize. I said the wrong word. But this acne treatment, rather, we can say acne treatment. It has been rated as an acne treatment by the FDA. So, contains salicylic acid and tea tree and manuka essential oils to clear acne, prevents new acne breakouts, blemishes, pimples, and blackheads. Willow bark improves the appearance of skin. And aloe and chamomile soften and moisturize your skin. And this is vegan friendly. When you barely need to squeeze the tube and a little dab will come out, you don't need much. A little bit of this stuff goes a very long way. It's a very tiny little bottle and you don't need much. Okay, took this picture from convention, so I'm sorry about the image quality, but the salicylic acid comes from wintergreen, and it also contains tea tree, manuka, frankincense, rosemary, geranium, lavender, and aloe vera. So all of those are going to be very soothing to your skin. Okay, so this is the sandalwood moisturizing cream that I talked about. This stuff, I'm not joking, it is thick and you do not need much. Like I just take a little dab on my finger. I may do 1 or 2 dabs for my whole face. I don't need much of this. If you have really dry skin, you might need a little bit more, but a little goes a long way. So there's sandalwood, ylang ylang, geranium, lavender, coriander, myrrh, rosemary, and bergamot. It has rosehip oil, olive fruit oil, sandalwood extract, calendula. Calendula is so soothing to your skin. It is really, really good if you have any sort of skin irritations. Kelp, ginkgo biloba, salt of HA. I wonder if that's Himalayan salt. I don't know what salt of HA is, and I apologize for my not being prepared. Chamomile extract, wolfberry seed oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. So the Sandalwood Moisture Cream is an ultra hydrating formula of botanical oils and extracts that are rich in skin protecting antioxidants. Ingredients formulated to nourish and hydrate, soothe, and calm. Your skin will enjoy this nutritive moisturizer. And then this is again one, once you've washed your face and put on and done your toner, this is your third step. I would recommend, especially for me, I have really oily skin or combination skin, I don't know, one or the other. But I would recommend doing this as a night cream, not like thick, like you see in the movies where it's like there's this white mask, but just put a little dab on your finger and rub it over your face until it feels like you've covered everywhere. But this is one that I don't like to put on before my makeup. With that shea butter in it, it is too thick for me for wearing under my makeup. So if you're wanting a lighter moisturizer, I would recommend either before I can recommend the Boswellia wrinkle cream, definitely. I noticed it didn't have shea butter in it, so it's probably going to be thinner, but the Art Light Moisturizer definitely is way lighter than this, so that would be a good recommendation. Okay. And then Clariderm. If you are somebody who has any sort of skin trouble of any kind, Clariderm is going to be your buddy, because it is a spray, so it can really go anywhere. Even if there are some people who have problems with the oils that are in the Savvy Minerals misting spray, so they use Clariderm or Lavaderm instead. The Clariderm is safe to be used on even the most delicate skin. So as long as you don't have an allergy to one of the oils used in it, this one is going to love your skin. So it soothes dry, chapped, and itchy skin. It relieves skin irritation, burning, or itching sensations, and it can be used on very delicate and sensitive skin. Such delicate skin that I recommend this to all of my new mamas as a postpartum spray, because ouch. I mean, let's just think about it. One of the most delicate areas of your body, and you just pushed an 8-pound baby out of it, you need a little love. So Clariderm, it is pretty much good for anything. And so I recommend that if you are somebody who's got a lot of skin breakouts and things like that. This is just going to be something that helps soothe your skin. So it contains coconut oil, myrrh, tea tree, lavender, frankincense, Roman chamomile, and helichrysum. I highly recommend you to look up the properties of helichrysum and what it can do. It is an amazing oil, so anything skin related, circulation related, things like that, helichrysum is awesome. Okay, Wolfberry eye cream. My friend Andy is like, she loves this. And I see Deneen shaking her head. Yes, I think, Deneen, this is what you lost to your friend. You got to try it one time and your friend took yours. Yep, that's right. Okay, I thought I was right on that. Okay, so it just goes to show you, this stuff is pretty darn good. Okay, so it has palmarosa, patchouli, coriander, myrrh, bergamot, carrot seed, tea tree, ylang ylang, geranium, and rose in it. I love it too. So I just do a little dab on my pinky, and then I do pinky to pinky, and I just go like this under my eyes, and I even go out to here. So all of the, oh, Gracie's having a problem. Sorry, I hear her crying. But anyway, even out here where you get those little crow's feet, I do it out into here and then under my eyes, and I'll even go over my eyes up here as well. So pretty much from the bridge of my nose all the way up to here gets a little bit of love. So it also has olive oil, rose hip oil, sweet almond oil, kukui oil, seed oil. It's very exotic. Jojoba oil, mango oil, shea butter. Now this one, it does have shea butter in it, but this is much thinner than the sandalwood moisturizing cream. Sandalwood is thick. Witch hazel, which witch hazel is a natural astringent, so that's going to be something to kind of help tighten your skin. Cucumber extract and green tea extract. So the Wolf-Rite Eye Cream may be applied morning and evening to ease the appearance of puffiness and dark circles around the eyes and to promote skin tightening. So obviously this doesn't replace a good night of healthy sleep, but you know, if you've had a rough night and your eyes are showing it, this is one that can give you a little bit of help. It is highly regarded by Asian women for its regenerative properties and its ability to protect aging skin and add luster to skin tone. So I didn't make this graphic. I use Oil Revolution designs for a lot of my graphics, and I love them. I don't know why it's saying specifically Asian women. I mean, I'm not Asian and I love it, so there's that. But yes, they apparently, Asian women really like it, and so does this Caucasian woman, so there you go. All right, so now we're going to jump into something a little different. So we've talked about the beauty singles. That's how we have this good exterior, and we're trying to look our best and put our best foot forward, right? Well, let's be honest. If you are dolling up the exterior, but the inside is a mess, it doesn't matter what we do here. We need to also make sure that we're exuding the best from in here as well. So one thing, you know, if you know me, if you don't know me, you're about to know me, but one thing is I often have to be told something a few times before I just accept it. And I have had multiple people this week all telling me the same thing. And it's that I need to stop going, and I need to spend more time with God. And really, I am a Christian, and I really do believe in plugging in and spending some time with the Father because He's my source. And so now, if you are not a believer, that doesn't mean that you can't listen to this and glean something from it. Actually, one of the articles that I got something from was Psychology Today. So this is just more whatever form this takes for you. For me, it's going and having some prayer time and having my quiet time and read my Bible and things like that to just let all the outer stuff, we're not doing that right now, to be more settled, okay? So spend 30 minutes every day in prayer and meditation. Unless you're too busy, then spend an hour. So the reason I read that online and I really liked it. The reason being is so often we get so just bound up with the day to day and, but I've got to go do this and I've got to do, what of any of that lasts? Whether you believe in a higher power or not, take it from this example. In 1 year, the thing that you're so busy and just have to get done today, or else, how much are you even going to remember it, or does it even matter? That's a really good rule of thumb. Now, if I go and I spend a little extra time with my kids, reading a book to them, or giving them a little back rub, or just telling them I love them, that has purpose and that has meaning. But when I'm going and I have to make one more presentation, or I have to go and make a phone call, or I have to go, if I didn't make that phone call, it's not going to really matter. If someone needs my time, they will get my time. But ultimately, we so often take pride in our busyness. I have this and oh yeah, well no. That's not how we're supposed to be. That's not how we're designed. So we're going to look at that real quick. Okay. Meditation does not have to look like this. So most people, I'm too busy for that. I'm too busy to meditate. What does meditation mean? Like most of us, like, I don't know about you, I can't go drive down to a beach somewhere. I live in Houston, for crying out loud. The closest beach is Galveston, and it's not exactly one that I want to go and just home, you know? So you can't always go and be in this photo, worthy type environment to go and have your quiet alone time. Okay, so take a look at this picture. We have someone just staring out the window, someone who's taking time to read a book under a tree, someone who's just taking a breath of fresh air, someone who laid down on a boardwalk or something, or a park bench or something, having a cup of coffee, reading a newspaper, just chillax. You're not that important. I'm having to realize I'm not that important. And so part of it is just taking time. I read something today that said, when you're truly meditating, you should be able to visualize your thoughts like clouds just drifting past. And so you get yourself to this point where instead of all the everything going on, you just, we breathe, okay? So to kind of have this picture in your mind where even if it's not all at once, take 30 minutes every day to just remember what you should be focusing on and how I should respond to everyone around me. So what that can look like is the article from Psychology Today. Let me go ahead and click ahead. So who has time to meditate 5 times a day? You do it already. So what they're saying is when you're waiting for the coffee to brew and you're just standing there, take a time. They said take 10 minutes in the start of your day. And you can look up this article. Just type in Psychology Today, who has time to meditate 5 times a day. And it'll come up. But basically take 10 minutes when you first get up in the morning to gather your thoughts. What do I need to accomplish today? What would I like to do to make an impact? What would I like to do so basically, what am I giving back? What am I trying to do to have meaning and purpose today? And then life happens, right? The kids are all upset, you're at work and your boss is coming in, you have all of these great intentions and you get derailed 5 times a day. So in the morning, you're running, you're trying to get out the door while the coffee's brewing. Take your minute and just, okay, everything's okay, and you center your thoughts. When you are standing by the copy machine at work and it's whooshoom, 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 making the copies. Okay, do I need to call anybody? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? And we're recentering, okay? Now, one thing that I personally am trying to implement now, start your day with some quiet time. So for me, I want this to be my quiet time with God. So 10 minutes in reading, this shouldn't be like I'm going to read the whole time. Then you're just reading. Meditation is you are quiet, your eyes are generally closed, or you are just whatever you need to get to something very peaceful and still within you. So take 10 minutes to read your Bible or a devotional or some sort of activity to trigger some thoughts that you should be dwelling on. 10 minutes of that. 10 minutes of time for reflection and prayer. Okay, that's only 20 minutes of your day. And for me, I have to get up really, I work 13-hour shifts at the hospital, so I can't always jump into it first thing in the morning. My meditation time on work days might be before I go to bed. So I might do mine backwards here, where I say 10 minutes in the evening to quietly sit. Mine might be, I wake up, I put a drop of oil on my hands and I just breathe and I pray and I take some time, and then I do my devotions when I have more time in the evening when I get home from work. There's no right or wrong answer. It's take time. Take the time. That's literally your only homework. Take the time so you're not pouring from an empty cup. If you are in a job or have a family or are doing life in such a way where people are constantly taking, you're going to feel empty really quick, because if you're never filling back up, you will be pouring from an empty cup. Nothing's going to come out. That's when we get snappy. That's when we get angry. That's when we get frustrated. That's when we get impatient. That's when we get tired. That's when we feel hopeless. That's when we get depressed, because we are not taking the time to fill ourselves back up. Okay, so let's take a lesson from nature. When plants go without something they need to thrive, they wither, they turn brown, and they die. It's very, you can observe a plant. Oh, it's got brown spots on its leaves. It's got something wrong with it. Ooh, it's all wilted. It must need something. With people, we just say, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm fine. We're not fine. And so the problem is, how many times do you have somebody come up to you in a day, how you doing today? I'm fine. But inside you're a mess. And you know they don't want to hear all my problems. Okay. Well, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about telling them all your problems. Go to your source. Okay? Go and take those 20 minutes in the morning, or if you can only take 10, take 10. You can get up 10 minutes early. I mean, that's not that bad. And even if you just go and sit in a cool and quiet room, I highly recommend take a drop of oil, put it on your hands, and just breathe and have a few minutes to just pray. And Lord, make me the person that I need to be today. Let me be a light in a dark world. Give me something that someone needs. Help me to be there for somebody today. Things like that. A little bit can go a long way. It doesn't take hours and hours and hours. Okay. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. So that is a little lesson from the Bible, just saying God is not worried about here. And I know that we talked about some beauty products and things that can make this look real nice. But remember, in here is what God's after. So let's make sure that we're not just making this look good to have this be a mess. So that is it for this evening. And I thank you very much for joining in and, just spending a little bit of time. And I hope that you've, learned something that you think that you could implement to help make your life a little bit better. So anyway, I will say goodbye for now, and I will see y'all a little bit later.